Top 3 musicians who hated Mike Love. Michael Edward Love is an American singer and songwriter best known as one of the lead vocalists of the Beach Boys, a band he co-founded with his cousins Brian, Dennis, and Carl Wilson, along with their friend Al Jardine. Recognized for his distinctive nasal tenor and occasional bass-baritone voice, Love has been a key vocalist and lyricist throughout the band's history, contributing to every studio album and leading live performances. While Brian Wilson's contributions to pop music are widely celebrated, Mike Love has been criticized for how the Beach Boys shifted to a more nostalgic image over the years. As the band's frontman and primary lyricist, Love played a significant role in creating songs that resonated with the youth of the 1960s, co-writing many hits such as I Get Around and California Girls. The Beach Boys, considered one of the most iconic bands ever, are celebrated for their harmonious California sound, appealing to fans around the globe. Since their formation in 1961 by Brian Wilson and his brothers, along with Al Jardine and Mike Love, the Beach Boys have sold over 100 million records, showcasing their commercial success. In the fall of 1961, Love wrote the lyrics and melody for the Beach Boys' debut song, Surfin', and followed this with contributions to Surfin' Safari and 409, which helped the band secure a record deal with Capitol Records. During the late 1970s, Love led a short-lived band named Celebration, composed of the Beach Boys' touring musicians, and started his solo career, releasing his first album in 1981 titled Looking Back with Love. For over 50 years, Love has served as the lead vocalist and frontman of the Beach Boys, bringing their music to audiences worldwide. His unique vocal style is tied to both their energetic rock and roll songs and softer ballads. However, Love has not been universally liked by his peers. Several musicians have openly criticized him, stemming from conflicts with his cousin Brian Wilson to his contentious personality in the music community. Here are 3 musicians who particularly disliked Mike Love. David Crosby. Mike Love has often been a polarizing figure, particularly when he began touring under the Beach Boys name, which frustrated his cousin Brian Wilson, the band's true creative leader. In 2020, Love faced backlash after performing at a fundraiser for Donald Trump's re-election, which many felt compromised the band's reputation. David Crosby, known for his liberal views, expressed his disapproval of Love using the Beach Boys name without original members like Wilson and Jardine. He stated, "Those aren't the Beach Boys, and I doubt they voted for him. In my opinion, and that of most musicians I know, Mike Love is a talentless jerk, and I just don't like him." Crosby later took to Twitter to reiterate his disdain for Love, calling him, quite possibly, the biggest jerk in rock and affirming that he believes Love has no talent at all. Brian Wilson. Mike Love and Brian Wilson, cousins and former bandmates in the Beach Boys, have a long history of conflict. Wilson has criticized Love's singing ability and labeled him as egotistical, while Love has won lawsuits against Wilson for songwriting credits on many of their popular songs. Their discord dates back to the recording sessions for Pet Sounds in 1966. Using the media to voice his discontent, Wilson has openly mocked Love's voice, declaring, "I don't like Mike Love at all. I don't like his attitude. He's too egotistical." Though they were instrumental in redefining surf rock with Pet Sounds, their differing visions for the band led to frequent arguments, with Love even describing himself as Brian's Antichrist. Their disputes resulted in several lawsuits, including one where Love sued Wilson for defamation and for songwriting credits. Although they came together for a 50th anniversary tour, Love, who controls the Beach Boys brand, disbanded the collective after the tour, opting to perform with a new group of musicians. John Lennon. John Lennon was an admirer of the Beach Boys, especially appreciating Brian Wilson's work. He often expressed respect for their music, even amidst Wilson's personal challenges. Conversely, Mike Love has received criticism from fans and critics alike, particularly regarding his behavior within the band. Lennon famously said, "Mike Love is a jerk," highlighting the frustrations many felt about Love's tendency to claim sole representation of the Beach Boys' positivity.